Welcome to the Viking Buddha podcast. I am the Viking Buddha, and I have been extremely excited since I heard that Jacob Collier had done a version of this song to react to it. And I'm very grateful to the people that commented and suggested I did so and enlightened me that this had happened. So I fell in love with Björk and her music many years ago, and Hyperballad is genuinely one of my favourite songs of all time. I can't tell you how many times I've listened to it. And to find out that Jacob Collier has created a version of it blew my mind. And I get to share it with you for the first time. And that is what I'm going to do. In 3,
we live on a mountain right at the top. This beautiful view from the top of the mountain. Every morning I walk towards the edge and throw little things off like car parts, bottles and cutlery. Whatever I find lying around, it's become a habit, a way to start the day. I go through all this before you wake up, so I can feel happier to be safe again with you. I go through all this before you wake up, so I can feel happier to be safe again with you.
oh wow, this song always just hits me so hard. The lyrics to this song are some of the best lyrics I've ever heard in any song. For me personally, I don't know why it hits me so hard, but the idea of walking to a mountain and throwing things off, and that sound as it hits the floor reminding of you the love that you have for someone. You do that every morning to remind yourself that you love someone. When I heard those lyrics for the first time, it just... And the lyrics of the second verse, my God, throwing your body off the cliff to realise what it feels like to be in love. It's hits me so hard. And it's interesting because I only just recently reacted to the Mahogany session of Little Blue, and obviously clearly he's wearing the same outfit, so this is on the same day, and I don't know whether he did it before it or after it, but and he might have done more, but two magnificent performances just in a day, just rock up. This is he probably just sat down and just played this once, and then he was like, cut, it's a wrap. That's how talented he is. And what I also like is I love the original song so much that although I was excited, part of me was a little bit wary about it because I don't know, I just love the original, and I was concerned about what might happen to it. He's changed it enough to be him, but he's kept it authentic enough to still feel like the same song. And so I am extremely pleased with what I'm listening to so far. I'm going to have to rewind it because I think he's building it up in the second verse. And I want to get to that again.
To be safe again with you, and I go through all this before you wake up, so I can feel happier. To be safe again with you.
Wow.
It's early morning. No one is awake. I'm back at my clear, still throwing things off. Listen to the sounds they make on the radar.
Oh, wow.
I follow with my
Actually,
eyes
whoa,
till they
whoa, whoa, whoa,
cry.
hang on, Jacob. He actually, this must be intentional. The high notes that he was playing then sounded like something falling. Obviously, she's throwing things off the cliff and she's listening to the sounds they make as they fall. And then he created that sound or the thing that gives you the feeling that there's something falling in the musical notes. If that was intentional, which I'm assuming it is, it was very, very clever.
The sounds they make on the radar. I follow with my eyes till they crash. I imagine what my body would sound like, slamming against those rocks. And when it lands, will my eyes be closed? I go through all this before you Why go through all this before you wake up so I can feel, safe again with you.
Man, that's an expensive piano as well. He's a fucking genius. He's an absolute genius. You know, I was thinking as I was watching that towards the end, I'm sure some of it is improvised. I think he's that talented that he can improvise during that and it just go flawlessly. But what I was also thinking in that last verse, where in the original song, so it's got a bit of a dance beat to the original song, and as the song continues, it gets progressively dancier. You know, it gets there's more instruments come in, and it builds and builds and builds. So he managed to do that with the piano by making the music, making the notes more chaotic towards the end. But what that also intelligently did was create the chaosness of the mind and the sound of the things falling down the cliff and all that chaos that seems to be going on in her head when she wrote it originally. So to do both of those things, create the chaos and do the build up, just I don't know. I don't know what else to say. That the guy is a genius, and I've said that before in this video and previous ones, and I'll say it again. The guy is a genius. So I have actually you've told me a couple of other songs to listen to. I'm going to do that. Because just every time I listen to his music, I'm blown away. But please keep those suggestions coming. If you like this video, like it, comment on it. If you haven't subscribed, please do. I'm trying to grow the channel, and I appreciate all the help that you're giving, and I appreciate all the interaction. I try to get back to every comment that is sent. But for now, I shall bid ye a farewell. And remember, be strong when you are weak. Be brave when you are scared. And be humble when you are victorious. Namaste.